Hey everybody, welcome back to Lisa and Robert's podcast. Um, hey, welcome back. Okay, it's been a while.
Hello.
It's been a while since we posted. Um, but today we're gonna talk about
The fight that happened yesterday.
Kobe Covington versus Masvidal.
First thing
So
I'm gonna say about that fight, it was BS. It was some bullshit, dude. Because for me, I like UFC. Big fan. I love it. I basically like the fighting. I think that's for me. But the whole thing when I looked it up to see who was fighting, all that shit talking they were doing and stuff like that, and how what's his name, Kobe,
yeah, Kobe,
how he started talking about the Masvidal's family.
his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, when he brought that in, I was like, dude, this dude has to kick his ass. He has to beat his ass. And the whole time, for me, Kobe looked like a bitch. He just kept getting on his back and just holding him. For me, like to me, they should have fought like straight up, right in the middle, just swinging like a mother. And it didn't happen because the dude was just on his back. That would have pissed me off.
But like I said, I think it's one of the things where he's a good striker, but he's a wrestler too. Like Masvidal said, he wasn't on his game. He was off his wrestling was off. He was flat-footed. I mean, sometimes when you know you can't go like striking for striking, that's the thing about UFC. You gotta capitalize in other areas. And yeah, it does suck
He should have whipped his ass.
when Kobe gets on him, pounds on him, but then you gotta work against takedowns. And like I said, I agree with Masvidal. His wrestling was off. He was flat-footed, but he did connect on a good strike. I think it was like in the third or fourth round.
Yeah,
Should have capitalized on that one.
yeah, that one I thought he was gonna get him,
He
but
didn't. But yeah, all I'm saying is it's smart
on Kobe's
on
part.
Kobe's part because you capitalize in the aspect where you know you're better than. Because if that was a strike, back to back going striking like fist for fist, Masvidal was gonna win that fight.
It should have gone like that, because
Yeah.
to me, and it's kind of sad.
Especially the beef and the rivalry, the
Yeah,
growing up.
yeah. To me too, it's kind of sad. I'm not saying it makes you look bad, but it kind of does in a way when somebody sits there and talks about your family, and you can't beat his ass. Like that kind of sucks.
Well, that's the thing about Kobe, that he didn't talk about his family, but he did put some
He put his
dirty
family
laundry
out there.
in the air, talking about he cheated on her. And,
Again, he put his family
Yeah.
out there. He should have never done
Yeah.
that. He should have kept it between the two guys.
Because this is what I said: the difference between Kobe talking that trash and Masvidal. Masvidal was just keeping it between him was facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I brought you in on my couch. We were teammates. My manager covered for you. You didn't pay your debts. I covered your debt. That was between him and him.
Yeah.
Then he came out was like, you cheat on your wife, you cheat on your kids, blah
But
blah.
it's funny
I'm
though
like,
because you know damn well he probably did the same shit.
Kobe, yeah, we wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
but,
he probably did the same thing. But it's like this. He should have never brought the family involved at all. Period. It should have never came out of his freaking mouth.
Yeah,
Because
but
not in a mean way, but to me, if that was you and you didn't whip his ass, I'm sorry, I'd be pissed at you. I know you tried, but I'd still be mad. Like you could have fucked him up. Even if it wasn't in the freaking octagon, I would have still made. I would have made it a point for you. You better fucking get him. Type of situation.
yeah,
You
but
better
not
get
only
him.
that, that's why Dana had security up the ass.
Yeah,
he
'cause
knew that shit's gonna fuck. Like he said, this shit's real. This is real. This is a real issue. We're beef right here, and that's what it was. So he had security just piled up because Masvidal is that dude. No,
Yeah, I
he
seen him
said
give somebody a 2-piece and a soda, like you said.
he'll hand out 2-piece sodas all day. Like, remember, this is a guy that was doing an interview, and somebody walked by. He walked up, just beep beep.
Yeah, 2-piece and a soda,
Yeah,
like you
that's what I'm
said.
saying. Like everybody said, like who was it? There was an announcer on the fight yesterday. Was like, Masvidal don't care. Hotel rooms, hotel lobbies, restaurants. He's gonna come up to you, and he'll deliver that straight Uber status. He'll deliver it. But
He should. I wouldn't blame him if later on, like a week from now, he sees him at a restaurant or a club and just knocks him the fuck out.
yeah,
I wouldn't blame him.
But it does suck for Masvidal.
Mm-hmm.
This is back-to-back losses. One by knockout by Usman. This loss right now, it's detrimental to him because that means he falls out of the race again for the title.
Yeah,
I mean, he's still gonna put out fights. He's still gonna be there. He's just not gonna be in that.
and that running anymore, basically.
Because now Kobe is going after Dustin Poirier,
Oh, I hope he kicks his ass.
and I don't know, but it's crazy. But
You know what's even crazier? Speaking of crazy, let's talk about Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see what happened there. What do you think about all that? Because I just found us out this morning. I got up and went on TikTok. I was like, oh shit, he's getting,
Yeah, it's been making his rounds. Honestly, I mean, you don't blame him. I think like I said, it was one of his younger relatives, one of his younger female relatives. Yeah, I mean.
And was it a family friend or was it just like a random person?
I don't know. I didn't read up on it. I didn't get
that's
that.
the
I didn't
thing
get
we
that
gotta
far.
look into.
I just know that they was doing like. I'm pretty sure she was underage. So of course, I don't know if she's underage or not. I'm assuming she is, but he beat his ass.
Yeah, it's Cain Velasquez.
Yeah.
What do you think was gonna happen?
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I don't think I
So
don't
he's
blame
looking
him.
at some time though too,
I think
right?
they said about he could look up to 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
Well,
And
good luck to the people in jail, honestly. Good luck to them especially if
Yeah.
they put them in Gen Pop. Dang, I'd be like, we want to be friends type of situation.
I don't think he has anything to worry about. But
well,
yeah.
not him, but the other
Okay,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
But it's just a sad situation. Like I said, I don't disagree with what he did because I think any man would do that.
Yeah, just like we've talked
Yeah.
about before, just like
Yeah.
the brother with the half sister, his little sister with the stepdad. Like,
Yeah.
Dang, who could blame them? I would not be mad at our son if our son did something like that.
Yeah.
I'd
But-
put all kinds of money together to bail him out.
Yeah, because I think they got him for
Assault, attempted murder is what it said earlier.
I think so.
I don't know if
sure,
it's changed.
assault.
Yeah, I don't know if it changed, but when I woke up this morning and saw it and woke you up, like, hey, did you know it said attempted murder? So I don't know if it changed or if I read it wrong, but
well,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was probably gonna kill him with his bare hands.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's just that was. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna disagree with what he did because I mean, you can't blame him at all for that. Like I said, any man would do the same thing for their cousins, sisters, whatever.
Yeah, family.
Yeah,
Family
they'll do the
comes
same
first.
thing. So hopefully everything goes good for him in that case.
Yeah.
No, like we stand with him on that one.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think he did anything wrong.
Yeah,
I
so-
support him 100%, just like those 3 boys. Where are those 3 boys from? Was it Texas? Let's look it up real quick. Look it up on your phone real fast. I don't know if it was Texas. I'm not sure. We're going to check it out real quick.
Oh,
But for those 3 boys, it was a petition, too, to sign to lower their bail. I signed that petition, too, because that was crazy. You know?
Yeah.
Like, just damn. Sorry, we're going to take a second to see where they were. I think it was Texas.
They kill somebody?
They killed his stepdad. They beat the shit out of him and left him for dead. They beat him. It was basically the older brother and his 2 homies, basically.
Oh, okay.
He told them, hey, this was going down.
For sexually abusing.
Yeah.
9-year-old sister.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where's it at? Where was it?
Texas.
Yeah, oh, it was right. It was Texas.
Far Texas.
Oh, yeah, far Texas.
If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. It's PHARR. So I'm pretty sure that's far.
Far.
Yeah, because PH,
Yeah, far.
But they beat him to death.
Yeah, see, they beat him to death. Like I said, it was a brother and then his 2 friends. He told them what went down. They said, let's go. And they just went and got him and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things where you can't really, like I said.
You can't blame him. I mean, come on, man.
I mean.
And then too, it was like, it's like that guy a couple years back that walked in on he was
A dad?
a son. No, he was what was it? I think he was like a friend of the dad's son or something like that, abusing his like 5-year-old little boy, and he walked in on the whole situation and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, and
until the
that's
cops came. The cops had to tell him to stop, basically,
Yeah.
so they could take him to jail.
And because I mean, the sad part is that those people that do that go to jail for a couple months. They register and then they get out.
And they're back to the same
And
thing.
it's sad. And that's how they talk about when like a pit bull bites somebody, they get put down. So, but yet, I mean, you got people touching little kids out here. They go to jail for a couple months and they get out.
You know what's sad? We both could be fucking, or like example, I could be selling some drugs to pay our rent. I'll get more time than the pedophile, which is crazy. Like
Yeah.
this justice system is so fucking fucked up. It's not even funny no more.
It's not.
It's so unfair because in the same thing. Let me say this. There's somebody that I know that's in jail right now for hitting his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, I should say. But this bitch fucking stabbed him. He defended himself and he went to jail. He's trying to fight some hard time because he punched her. Like, are you insane? That's insane to me.
Messed up system we have now.
And the reason why they took him in is because violation of parole type of situation. Okay, I get that. He's fine with that. He understands he violated parole, so he has to go back. But the whole process of, what was it, domestic violence is what he's trying to fight? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She freaking stabbed him like 6 times.
Yeah, and
Like, that's insane.
That's the crazy part. So, like I said, on that situation, when it comes to Cain Velasquez, I agree with what he did. I mean, I get it.
I don't think any man
I
that
don't
has
think
a
anybody
family,
would disagree with
yeah.
him. He should have get 10 years for sure. I think. I mean, what was the guy going to get? Then I mean,
Probably like 2, if that.
okay, then
4.
let's
You know
say
what I mean?
Give Cain 4 months. I mean, I think he did. He did a service. So I don't really get mad at him. I mean, I don't blame him. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the systems that we live in.
So
But,
we're talking about some UFC, but I think that's really all we're gonna say on that topic, right?
yeah, about UFC.
Yeah. The fight was BS. I think
Yeah.
what's the name should have kicked his ass, but it didn't happen. We already knew it though too. By the third round, we're like, this is done,
Yeah.
dude. He lost straight
I
up.
mean,
He
don't get me
lost.
wrong. I got a little excited when he got the little chin check.
My question is, why didn't he just pounce? He got him. He fell to a knee. He
Was
should have
this-
just pounced.
'cause
What the heck happened?
This is what I said when it comes to UFC. You can't make those snap judgments because those are the ones that cost you the fight. I mean, like I said, Masvidal wants to beat his ass, but at the same time, he wants to win the fight. He's not gonna pounce because if he pounces, look, they could throw a knee, they could get on top of you, they could do what they can. So
I'm just glad he didn't tap out. He kept trying to choke him.
oh
And
well,
he kept his
because
chin down. You know what I mean?
he
So that
didn't
was
get it
good.
in, so
yeah.
yeah.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
a-
I
that's a
thought he
good
was
thing.
gonna get it a few times, but
But,
good thing he didn't tap out at least.
But yeah, but that was, I mean, it was the undercard was all right. This is what got me mad. I felt bad for Greg Hardy because
Oh yeah, when they stopped the fight.
when they stopped the fight, but yeah, that one dude kept getting the doctor in there, and they kept going. I'm like, this guy's taking shots and looked like he knocked out, kept going, and then Greg Hardy has his hands up, protecting himself, and the ref stopped it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like it should have been the other way around. The ref should let the Greg Hardy go because if he's protecting himself and you got to talk to them, and you should go in. He probably say, yeah, I'm good, but
Yeah, he looked pissed when the
Yeah.
people came in. He's like, what the fuck just
yeah,
happened?
and the other guy is over here getting cut open. He's bleeding. His eye is swelled up. They keep bringing the doctors in. I'm like,
I thought they were gonna call it. I thought the
so
doctor
did
was gonna
I,
stop
because
it.
I thought it was gonna be like the whole.
At least the second time the doctor went in, I thought, okay, that's it. They're done.
I thought it was gonna be similar to like Nate Diaz and Masvidal. Hey, it's too much. The fight's over. Nah, dude, finished all things like 3 rounds or 4. I don't know how many
It
rounds
was 5.
No,
I think.
I-
no.
I think it was 3. I'm not sure, but I'll double check on that one. But
I'm about to look it up.
I was just like, dude, guy's eye is almost damn near swelled shut.
It was closed.
Yeah, it was closed.
It was
and the doctor
closed.
came in 3 times and approved it.
Yeah.
And they kept going. So I'm pretty sure he's in the back like Dana.
You know what fight that I thought they would stop? What's her name? Those 2 girls that fought. The Chinita. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I don't mean to say that. What's her name? The one with the big ass fucking chi right here on her forehead.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I thought they
can't-
would've
you know what's
stopped
funny?
that.
I can't say either their names, but the one who came out looked like an alien, face was all deformed.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
crazy. I thought they
Yeah.
would have stopped that. They didn't. She actually went all rounds with her. I was like, damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
but like I said,
Yeah,
it's just
big old
crazy how
forehead.
they'll let certain fights go, but certain fights they'll stop.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
that right there, if Greg Hardy, is his name Greg Hardy?
I just know his last name's
Yeah,
Hardy.
it's Hardy. If he's upset, I don't blame him. 'Cause
Yeah.
he wasn't bleeding. He wasn't really knocked out. So he was sitting there all pissed off. But yeah, that's just crazy how they could let one fight, they stop one fight, but you let the other fight go. That's
My
crazy.
phone was ringing. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted for a second. But so we talked about the UFC right now. What did you want to talk about in this podcast today?
Guys, see our new setup?
Oh yeah, we're gonna fix this more as time goes on. But right now
We're starting off.
we're starting off slow, because we're actually doing this in our garage. Before, when we didn't have anything, when it was like black screen before you saw us, we actually just were in the house, and our kids were running around all over the place. So, but now we moved it to the garage a little bit, and we're actually trying to set up a little bit better. It'll get better as time goes on.
And
I'm gonna make them
we're
build
waiting
some
for
stuff.
stuff to come out to us post a lot more videos. We'll start posting weekly when Moon Knight comes out.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to come out every Wednesday, like everything
March
else.
30th, but I think it's every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday,
So
we'll be posting
we'll be
after the
posting,
show.
Yeah, a reaction
Yeah,
to
before what you go to work, we'll post.
Probably,
or
most likely.
after you get off.
Most likely when I go to work.
Okay, and then we'll
Yeah.
post.
So we'll probably post Wednesdays, whatever. And then of course, leading up to Doctor Strange and
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of predictions on that show. I mean, on that movie, because we're so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah,
We're so
yeah.
excited. I
Really
got a
excited.
babysitter already. Got the day off from work.
we got March 6th is ready. March 6th, May 6th is ready to go.
Yeah,
for books
I
and
cannot
solid.
wait.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say right now?
It'll be constant coming up because, like I said, there's
coming.
Moon Knight, Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got I think it's She-Hulk or the Marvels coming out. Then Thor's coming on
Oh,
July.
I'm so excited for all this.
Right behind it is July.
Quick question. I want to know How many people out there have saw the new Batman? We haven't seen it yet. We got to see it. We haven't seen it yet, but
And it's crazy because I'm not big on the DC movies.
this
But
movie looks badass.
It looks badass. I heard great
Reviews.
reviews on it. And I want to see it.
I want to see it. I want to see it honestly because I was a Twilight fan. I like Robert Pattinson. I like his work. I want to see it because he's in it. See how he did. Because I know when it was announced that he was going to be Batman, people talked a lot of shit. People talked a lot of shit.
I was like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But as soon as the trailer came out, everybody's like, "Oh my god, I gotta go see this. It's badass." That was you too.
No, what did I say? It's gonna be a sparkling Batman.
Yeah, you're not the only one that said that. I've seen it online too, and I'm like, dang, everybody's just running their mouth about this. And then the trailer came out, and everyone's like, "Oh my god," including you. "Oh my god, we gotta go see it. We gotta go see it."
No,
Hypocrites.
No, I've always said trailers could look deceiving. It could look like a dope movie, and then it could come out being bad.
You did say you want to see it though.
No, I said I want to see it because the reviews came out, and after the what do you call that when they have they show the movie, the showing, the premiere. They had the premiere, and then it came out Friday. So far everything's been looking good on it, looking real good on it. So I do want to see it.
Sorry. Yeah, I want to see it too because he's in it. I want to see how he did. It's supposed to be really good. I like the fact that he says, "I'm vengeance." I like that.
I know, not I'm Batman.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It's I'm vengeance.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Change it up. It's good. You know, it's good that they change it up now because I mean, you know who he is. Obviously, it's the Batman.
It's Batman.
Yeah. So
I'm Batman. I think that was stupid.
yeah, I do want to see that, but I'm more excited for
Doctor Strange,
the Marvel shows, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of Marvel, let's talk about Marvel a little bit here. So you said the other day you came home. You said you wanted to talk to me about something, but you didn't want to because you wanted to text it to me or something like that, but you didn't want to because you didn't want me to get mad. You wanted to talk to it about the podcast. So let's do this.
It's because I think the person that posted it used the wrong words. It's one of the things where it says, you know.
Okay, what did it say?
It's one thing that all Marvel fans have to accept. And
it said Strange.
It said Doctor Strange destroys Wanda. And I said, okay, take the context that he put it in, change it. I think Doctor Strange beats Wanda, but I don't think he destroys her.
Yeah, when we talked about it, we actually talked about this before we're doing the podcast. We talked about this, I think yesterday it was, and I told you too. I said, okay, I don't agree with that because, and I explained to you too, the same thing. I think it'd be one hell of a fight.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
I don't think it'd be destroyed. I think it'd be one of those fights where you're in high school and the whole time you're just like, oh shit, like the whole time because it's like back and forth.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's gonna be.
That's why I didn't send it to you or say whatever because I know that word's going to change the whole.
Yeah, because it's like we've said before, people need to learn how to word things or write it out better. Proofread it before you just post it. Yeah. And really for me, it's like really do your research on it, on certain things, because sometimes I think people post things, they don't even know what they're talking about, man.
And it's
because
like
sometimes.
I do think Doctor Strange beats Wanda, but he beats her. I don't think he destroys her. I think Wanda's gonna put.
It's gonna be like what is it like?
It's gonna be
he beats her by like a second type of situation.
A bloody fight.
Yeah, because he's gonna beat her by.
It's only because he has the more knowledge and all that stuff. Like that's what I'm saying. Because she's only
learning.
Darkhold, yeah,
and she's learning as she goes. He's been doing it for a little bit longer than her, but I think what it is for me, I think with her, she has a lot of emotion behind her stuff. She's been through a lot of shit. But also what people think, she's been through a lot of stuff. And
sometimes when you go through and you fight with emotions, sometimes that can cost you.
Yeah, it could. That's not the point I'm trying to make. That's probably what's going to cost her the fight at the end of the day. Yeah. Because all the emotion that she has.
But we also said this, that Wanda's fighting in the new Doctor Strange movie isn't going to be Wanda. It's going to be
we can get somebody basically brainwashing her in a way.
I can't say his name. I'm not going to try to say his name. I'm going to try. It's the creator of the Darkhold. Basically, it's him speaking as her kids. Saying this and that, Mom help me. It's him. Yeah. Because he draws his power from Wanda. So
yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So basically, the Wanda we see is not Wanda.
It's not Wanda.
Killing everybody. She's under
like a spell type of situation. Yeah.
And that's what Doctor Strange has to go and figure it out. But like I said, the way they put the words out there, that's why I said I didn't want to send it to you because you're gonna see that Doctor Strange is gonna destroy her, obliterate her.
Yeah.
You know, I think Doctor Strange wins that battle, but.
By a landslide, maybe.
Well, not by a landslide, because I think that's.
Wasn't a landslide small, or is it big?
A landslide is like that's destroying her.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. I take it back.
Because it's like, oh yeah, they win by a landslide.
Okay, like a width of a hair, basically.
Like barely beat her.
Yeah, like a width of a hair. That's like this big.
And it's one of the things where it's like, that's why in a sense I know how you're gonna get upset.
Yeah, because that would make me mad.
Yeah,
because there's another thing too that somebody posted and said. This is what bothers me. they said they don't give a shit that Batman's the best, that Batman could be Thor, that Batman could be Iron Man, that he could be anybody basically in Marvel. And it's like, that's not, I mean, he could be probably a few people, but that's not true. For me, he could not be freaking Thor. Are you serious?
Well, that's because everybody holds on to the fact that, oh, you give him time, or that he has a contingency plan for everybody. I get that.
Yeah, but
I get
so
that.
does
But
Iron
it's
Man.
because the people that he knows. You put him against, like, here's the thing though. This is what I tell everybody. Batman is a hand-to-hand combat specialist. He's a genius. He's strong. How does he beat somebody with super strength? Like, sometimes, how does he beat Captain America? I get it. They have the comic book stuff. Captain America slips, whatever. But in all reality, Captain America hits him.
He's knock him the fuck out.
How does he win? He's not superhuman.
He doesn't have super strength.
He doesn't have super strength. He's just strong, smart, rich.
He probably has more of a chance going against Iron Man than he does to Captain America.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, it's
The
like
the only difference is that suit. The suit's
yeah,
a suit.
it's like
But I'm not saying Batman would lose to Iron Man. I'm just saying
that'd be a good fight.
Be a good fight. But
I hate when people say, "Oh, he could beat him." No, either they always say, "Oh, give him time." Yeah, give Iron Man time too. He'd probably whoop his ass at the same time.
Because what I'm saying is, Captain America has fought Iron Man in his suit.
And whooped his ass.
And
They kinda jumped him.
Well, he did have Bucky's. I'm saying
They jumped him. That's
But
what
he
I'm
fought in
gonna
the
say.
suit.
They
And
jumped
then-
him.
And then I'm like, how's this? And they said Black Panther with the suit. He still has his strength. He still has his speed. The suit provides a lot, but I mean,
That'd be another good fight, though. I think for
what
Batman.
I'm saying is how. Well, like I said, he still has super strength. He still has the speed.
I forgot about all
That's
that.
what I'm saying. But I mean,
Let's just put it this way. Like Chris Evans said one time when they were doing a USO tour, he said, "Are you kidding me?" He's talking about him and Black Widow. He said, "Me and her would whoop his ass."
Batman probably.
Yeah, they said he's like, "Batman, are you kidding me?" He's like, "We'd whoop his ass." I just thought that shit was funny.
Yeah, and it is what I've said to you. If it's Black Widow in the comics with the serum,
She'd whoop his ass.
She kicks his ass.
Yeah, she kicks his
If
ass.
she's the one from the MCU that doesn't have the
movies.
serum, supposedly, it's a good fight. Because they're just
Yeah, because
combat specialists.
in the comics, she's as old as Captain America.
Yeah.
And Bucky, right?
Well,
Because she
has
married to Bucky.
superhuman strength, all that stuff too.
Yeah, she's married to Bucky. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You know what makes me mad about these comic books nowadays? I'm going to talk about it because we talk about it, but not on here. You know what pisses me off?
What?
You go back to basically our comic books from when we were little. Black Widow can't have babies. It's in the movies. She can't have babies, period. And the new comic books, this bitch, sorry for my language, this bitch has a baby with Steve Rogers. What the happened there,
well,
man?
you
That's
can't-
what makes me mad. Why are you changing?
You can't really get mad at her as the person that creates the comics.
No, I know, but it's like, why are you changing this? Like, why are you doing that? You're just messing it up because in reality, when our kids get big, they're gonna be like, yeah, Black Widow has a baby. We're gonna be like, what? What are you talking about? Because like, don't change it like that. I mean, you want to make changes, that's fine, completely fine.
Yeah.
Don't do it like that though. And if that's the case, make it a story of how she can have babies now. What happened to her that she could have babies?
Yeah.
Did they adopt a kid? Because you don't say they adopted. They show her pregnant in the comic books and everything.
Yeah, no, that's weird because
That trips me out.
Pretty much, how does
They basically
Elena say
erased.
it?
What?
How does Elena say it? They go up in there,
They rip up
pull
all your
everything out,
reproduction
and
organs.
they go in and they just take everything out.
Yeah, you don't have to
So-
get so sick and clinical.
So clinical.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why people don't understand it. But
I think that's why I rather read our comic books to the kids because I don't want to confuse them with the one where like they've seen all the movies. Our kids seen every Marvel movie out there right now except Deadpool. They haven't seen that one yet.
yeah,
They haven't seen that one yet, but they've seen all the other ones, and they know Black Widow can't have a baby. But then if they see a new movie or they read a comic book and she has a kid, they're gonna get so confused.
like mom, what the hell?
They're like, I thought she couldn't have kids.
Yeah.
Like they already know because we explained. Well, I explained it to them.
Yeah,
So that trips me out a lot with that whole
Yeah.
situation.
but those are those new era comics that they're just coming out with new stuff. Sometimes you gotta flip something and make it new. You know what I mean? But yeah, that.
Well,
confuses
that's
me
again,
too.
like I said, that's totally fine. Change, you want to change it. I get that, but at the same time, put a book out there that describes of how she's able to have a baby. How was her and Steve gonna
Well,
have this kid?
well,
Did they adopt this kid? Because
at the same time, we haven't read the comics, so we can't really say that they didn't.
it's just stupid.
Yeah, so you're
See,
going off what you
I
heard.
guess you could say that I'm biased then because I hate when people do that. Like that makes me mad. Like don't change it like that.
Because
If
what
you're gonna,
it'd be funny because what are we saying that? Then we go look it up.
well, if
And they
somebody,
actually adopted
yeah,
it.
yeah, if somebody in there could prove, if somebody in the comments could prove me wrong and say, oh, you got to read this one or something like that, I'll read it and I will come on here and say, my bad, they did do it.
Oh.
I will be a bigger person and be like, I apologize type
But
of
there's
situation.
also another thing that we are newly introduced. Well, not newly. I'm pretty sure it's been around into the multiverse. Maybe there's a multiverse where she isn't.
Oh, like she got out of the red room or something.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Maybe,
okay,
Maybe
okay.
there's a multiverse where she did it, but
Well,
she
again,
get
like
out.
I just said, if
So-
somebody could prove me wrong or say, hey, you got to read this or something like that, I'll do it. And I'll come on here and be a big person and say, I was wrong. I apologize.
I'm pretty positive they're gonna tell you to read the comics that you're talking about.
I have. That's another question. I've been trying to look for comics all over the place. I heard there's a store in LA, but I'm not too sure if they have all the comic books that we're looking for.
Yeah.
We are looking to buy more comic books. Like, I don't care, honestly, how much they are right now. I know I should because I got bills, but at the same time, I kind of want these comic books. I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
And online, they're like fucking insane. People say, oh, go to, what is it, eBay. I don't want to go to eBay because I've seen movies too, where people buy things off of eBay and they send them some shit.
Yeah.
Okay? So I don't want to do eBay. Give me any other website besides eBay and I'll check it out.
Yeah. Well, there's another one. I think there's a comic book place in Colorado.
We should go.
Colorado.
We have time off coming in the summer. We should go.
We live in California.
Yeah, Colorado's
It's in
not that far.
Colorado.
It ain't that far, is it?
Maybe not. Maybe like 18 hours or so.
Again,
but
we got vacation time coming up. We should take it. And you know what? Yeah, we should go. And what we'll do is we'll document it if we go.
But I don't think it's a walk-in store. I think it's one of the things you order. I'm not sure yet. I gotta look it up.
We'll look it up because
But,
we need some comic books. We need more to talk about besides the
Well-
movies too.
Be a lot cheaper with gas going up the way it is. Drive to LA. They go to Colorado.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't got much fight left in me, and I don't really want to go to LA because I got problems. Because I got problems.
I think it's that bad.
No, it's not that bad. But still, if somebody bumps into me or you, things will happen.
Well, LA is a pretty crowded place. They're going to bump into you
Yeah,
on
I know.
purpose.
I know that's why I don't want to go.
Oh,
There's too many people, man. Too many people out there. I don't want to go with all those people.
Well,
I'd rather just stay here where we live.
I mean, there's a couple comic book places that are close by we can stop by.
We should.
Yeah, there's one down the hill. So,
Yeah, we should. Oh, my arm hurts. Sorry, guys.
but yeah, that's our
Our little
take.
rant. You know what? We're going to talk about, we talked about what, UFC. We talked about Marvel. You know what I want to talk about now? Let's talk about wrestling. Let's throw this in there too. This episode's going to be a bunch of different stuff. We're going to talk about wrestling. You remember?
It's gonna
I
be
don't know
better
if you
stuff
guys
'cause
saw.
We haven't been on for a while, so we're
Yeah,
gonna-
I don't know if you guys saw the videos we posted talking about wrestling and about the Hall of Fame with the Bella twins getting inducted. This is why it pisses me off. Again, another point. How Undertaker's barely getting inducted? Like what the dude?
that went there. I say it's probably because they were.
They
out
run out of
wrestling.
people to induct.
No, not only that. They were out of wrestling for a while. Undertaker at that time was still wrestling, doing his little appearances here and there throughout the year.
It doesn't
But
matter.
now that he
though.
officially retired, because he officially retired.
He
what?
officially retired like 4 times.
No,
he came back.
No, officially retired like last year. So I would say that's why he's getting inducted this time. I'm pretty sure if he retired 2 years ago when he was supposed to, like I think
And
when
actually stuck to it.
he lost to Roman Reigns, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have retired then, he would have already been in there. Like when Kane got there, he probably would have gotten in there. But yeah, but at least he's getting in though, and you know that was deserved and well deserved.
It's been deserved before a lot of people got inducted.
He probably should have been the first one to be inducted while he was wrestling.
Yeah.
This guy's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, and it's like I've said to people before, you could not talk about wrestling and not bring that fucker up.
Yeah.
Every time you talk about him, the first people think about is, oh, the Undertaker, the dead man. That's what everybody thinks about, and that's what everybody starts talking about. Like, how are you gonna?
Or like the ones
wait this long?
who don't watch wrestling no more, and you see the Undertaker. Oh, he still wrestles?
Yeah, they're like, what? I thought he would have retired by now. You're like, oh,
Guy's
he
like
did like 5 times.
Pushing 60 and still dropping the leg and stuff. So
Yeah, he's still badass. I don't care if he came back like when I'm, let's say like 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and we have a chance to go see him. I don't care if he botches the match or not. I'm gonna go see him.
yeah,
I'm gonna still cheer him on and still say you still got it, even if he doesn't.
But
Make
it's
him
still
feel
sad,
good.
though.
What are you doing?
You pushing the table. I think
That
it's
was
still
you.
it's you, but then it's so crooked.
Oh, my arm hurts.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's done because, like I said, his knees can't do it too many
He's old now.
surgeries.
He's an old man now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he don't got grandkids yet. You know who needs to retire and stay retired is freaking Ric Flair. That fool's old as hell.
He's hurt.
Yeah, he comes back like every 6 months.
But he's not wrestling, though.
Yeah, he takes some bumps though. Still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
you know
I haven't
him?
seen him. You know what? He left WWE.
Well, he probably takes a couple bumps before he takes those bumps.
Yeah, he's in what is it? AEW right now
Yeah. I think
with
so.
Andrade.
His
Well, I don't know his real name. I just know him by Andrade, the way he says it.
His daughter's boyfriend.
Fiance?
Or
No, it's
whoever
fiance.
he is.
Charlotte
Yeah.
Flair. That bitch looks ripped. I seen her flex the other. Well, I didn't see her in person, but I seen her flex. I was like, God damn. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. And I thought, dang, I'm kind of fat. I need to work out some more.
You and me both.
That's just crazy.
And right now. But yeah, that was a little short stint on wrestling.
Yeah, because I don't really got much to say on it no more. I don't even really watch it. You know, it's kind of boring. Same storyline, same BS.
Yeah, I haven't seen, honestly, I could tell.
I'm tired of the Roman Reigns story. I really am. I'm tired of that shit. Because
Now, if they would bring like The Rock back to do
I would
it,
watch
I'll
it.
probably watch it.
I would watch it because The Rock's there.
They'll probably drag me in and be like, hey, let me watch this real quick.
Yeah,
Probably
because The
know how
Rock's back.
I mean, 'cause like I said, like we said, and I've done it a couple times. You can predict how it plays out.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
You know, it's funny. We could probably predict the live show that just happened on Saturday.
Yeah.
We like that damn place. It's just what it is for me now. It's just okay. This is same bullshit, same story. It's getting boring. And then what makes it even more interesting though? What makes it more like, dude, you think this other person is gonna win? Like they get so close, and then you're like, you know what? Watch. The Usos are gonna come out and fuck it all up. Because sometimes I think Roman has good ass matches. Like everything's going good. There's no reason for you guys to send them out there like that, and they still do. And it's just like, okay, I knew they were coming. Now Roman's gonna win. This is bullshit. Let me just change the channel now. And you do. You just like let me flip the channel. I think that's why too WWE is kind of losing some viewers because it's the same thing every Monday, every Friday.
Yeah.
The only one that keeps it interesting though is NXT.
I think that's all they have.
Yeah,
until
NXT
they
makes
changed
it. Yeah, NXT makes it a little bit interesting, but the main roster, I guess you could say, the main shows, which is SmackDown and Raw, is the same shit, same BS.
Yeah.
That one I don't even watch. I used to be like, oh my God, I gotta put it on. It's coming on at 8. I gotta put it on. I gotta see what happens.
It's just,
But now it's like, oh shit, I'll watch it next week.
Because like said, the other point where it's the same people. They're doing the same thing.
Yeah, they don't
over
got
and
no.
over again.
They release
repeat
so
the
many
stuff.
people.
They repeat it. It's the same stuff over and over again. It's just one things where it's like, all right. I mean,
You know what I want to see come back, and I'd probably start watching it again. The Fiend. We just talked about this not the other day.
you know,
The Fiend. I don't even know if he's
probably-
still contract with WWE though.
No, he's on his is it 90 or 180 days or something like that?
Basically, he got released too.
He got a long time ago.
See, this is some shit. I mean, like this, they had a good character with him. They had a very good character. I think a lot of people were excited every time the lights went red, and you know what I mean. It was exciting because you didn't know what was going to
Well,
happen
it's
with
like
him.
what- it's
And then
like
all of a
what-
sudden he was gone. You're like, what the fuck
It's
just
like what
happened?
people said. That was the closest you were ever gonna get to have another Undertaker.
Yeah, and I think it would have been badass because, like I said, everybody got excited. Like, oh my God, you never knew what was going to happen when he came
Well,
out.
that's the thing though.
I liked how they teamed him with Alexa Bliss for a little bit though too.
in his last run, he won the title. Then Roman Reigns came back, squashed him, and he fell off. Then they released him, and then
That's
he's
their
probably
own
gonna go to like AEW.
He's probably already
And
talking
tear
in the
it up.
works with AEW
I
Honestly.
wouldn't doubt it.
because that's where everybody's going right now. Everybody's getting released from WWE. You know, I thought at first people were going to TNA, but TNA is kind of boring too. So they went to AEW because that's a
Well,
little
some people
exciting.
are going over there, but I think they have something going on with WWE because that was weird how they had what's her name come back for the Rumble.
Oh, Mickey James?
Yeah, and she's the champion over there. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's a knockout champion. I wonder why they call them knockouts. Because not all of them are pretty knockouts. You know what I mean?
Well, because they can't take.
They could say superstars like everybody else.
No, we have superstars. WWE has superstars.
So what are they supposed to call the wrestlers? Just wrestlers?
Knockouts.
That's dumb.
I don't know.
That's dumb.
I don't know what's going on over there, but yeah. But TNA's been up and down, up and down. They've been bought out so
Throughout-
many times.
Yeah, throughout the years.
Have different owners in the last like 6-7 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Damn.
AEW's been out 2 years and they already passed them a long time ago.
Oh, shit.
WWE's been, Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon is a smart businessman.
Yeah, but it looks like he's breaking down now.
He might be trying to sell. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass.
Sell to Mr. Khan. Khan, want to buy WWE? You could have it. I don't know if he didn't want to go home.
On retire type of
Yeah,
situation.
take his ball and go home.
He probably could, but who knows? You know,
Yeah.
everybody thought CM Punk was going to come back for the Rumble.
We know CM Punk wasn't gonna come back at all to WWE.
That was we weren't excited. We were excited by like 1%, but we knew once like it was halfway through the Rumble, I was like, he's not gonna come out. If he don't come out as number 30, he ain't gonna come out.
No, who we said because the girls came out first. If AJ Lee don't come out,
Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we said. Yeah.
But like I said, wrestling to me is
Boring now.
is falling off and not as big as it used to be. Not as interesting as it used to be. It's predictable. So I'm not hating on it because I think those guys do a lot. Those guys and girls, they do a lot. But it's just one of these was I'm just not interested in wrestling anymore. Now I'm more into like the sports and the
More
UFC
like MMA.
and then so
Boxing when it comes on.
boxing, Canelo.
Yeah, especially when he comes on.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really get any boxing fights no more.
Well, 'cause
I don't get them no more
when-
because it's just dumb. Especially with this Jake Paul bullshit. It's just stupid.
No, we don't get him because we watched Mayweather and we knew those were paid fights, so we stopped watching them.
Yeah, Mayweather. I don't care. You could be a fan of Mayweather. I don't care. I'll tell you to your face. He is a bitch. To me, because to me, sometimes when you're watching his fights, why you keep hugging them? Let them hit you, fool. What are you scared of? For them to mess up your perfect record there?
Yeah.
Get hit, dude. I always say I can't wait for the day for this fool to be in a club or something like that and him just get knocked the fuck out by a random person from the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to happen, but it'd be a freaking shocker if it did.
I get that, but at the same time, he is a smart businessman.
Yeah, if I had that kind of money, I'd be one of those people too.
That's what it is. I mean, 50-0, but I mean, you tell me.
He's 50-0?
He retired 50-0.
Oh, shit.
That's why he retired. He's 50-0.
I did not know that.
I mean, I shouldn't count the Conor McGregor fight because
That wasn't a real
I
fight.
mean, UFC is not built for long range. That's why they only go 5 rounds.
Yeah, he was
That's why
tired
that's
like
why
after the third
that's why
round.
he was beat. You got to knock me out, man. I'm not gonna just say I'm done. You got to knock me out.
Yeah.
But like I said, boxing, I still like. I mean, it's coming back with Canelo, Triple G, on them dudes, but it's just one of the things where it's like sometimes in certain areas it's like a paid off fight. People go in there, take their bumps, get their check,
And go home.
and cash and go home.
Yeah.
Boxing wasn't what when we used to watch back in the day. Like when I grew up watching
Like
boxing,
Tyson.
it was boxing. Oh, Tyson was little.
No, I'm talking about like back there in his era, like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali type of situation.
But
That's where I'm going back to.
yeah, but that was before my time. The time that I grew up in, it was
Yeah,
like
me too, but I'm
De
still
La
saying.
Hoya, the end of Chavez's career.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
We just talked about that too when we were talking how that guy, who did he fight? They was talking shit about his family and he fucked him up.
Mayorga.
I don't remember who it was.
He's talking about him, and he just beat.
Yeah, he beat that shit out of him. Yeah, that's what I thought we were gonna see yesterday, Saturday, the fight with them.
But that's
what I
who,
thought.
Mayorga was. He was just a talker. He talked a lot of shit. He was a fighter, but he wasn't like
But he got knocked the fuck out.
by us De La Hoya. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That
But,
was crazy.
But like I said, those are the fights that I grew up watching. You know, De La Hoya, Sugar St. Mosley,
Mm-hmm.
all these guys. They come out boxing. You know, I was a Chavez fan. I was the one rooting for him when he lost to De La Hoya, and then De La Hoya took the reins from there, and
No, it was
that was boxing.
That was boxing. That was fighting.
boxing.
That was fighting back
I
then.
mean, I would like to say Tyson, but I watched the end of Tyson. When I started watching boxing, it was the end of Tyson's career. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just
I
like-
didn't really ever see him fight either. But I'm saying what I've seen now and when I go on YouTube and see his old fights and stuff, it was good. It
But
was
that
good.
dude at his age right now still got the speed and the power.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I've seen the videos he uploads sometimes. Those are pretty cool. Like, oh
still got
shit.
the power and speed. Still knock people out.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Yeah, Mike Tyson is he's really a bad dude.
Yeah,
He's just a bad man.
wasn't he called the baddest man on the planet at one point?
I think he still is.
Well, no, but wasn't he called that? Yeah,
I think so.
I thought it was him.
I mean, I wouldn't say he
I don't think he is anymore. I mean, there's probably more out there. But
you
I'm
watch his videos that he's posting now with him sparring and stuff. I think he still is.
what?
That dude
Talking
still
about
got
his
the.
age.
Huh?
Talking about his age.
I know. At his age right now, look at his speed, his power. He's still there. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Like, I would want to pick a fight with him. Even if I was do 60, I would want to pick a fight with him.
Yeah, and kick your ass.
Probably like Kimbe's ass.
Yeah, and I'd laugh because it'd be funny.
I'd be like that guy in a Hangover and get knocked out.
Oh,
That's
sorry, that was funny.
That's how it would be.
I wonder if he really punched him. That was crazy.
I don't.
That'd be
think
funny
so.
as shit if he
I
did.
don't think he did because that's.
It would be funny.
It would be funny, but I don't think he did.
Imagine getting to say, yeah, we did a movie with Mike Tyson and he punched the shit out of me.
I mean, if they offered me the check and that check was
The check is pretty?
in my bank, I'm like, listen. First of all, put that in my bank first. Before I take this hit.
There's something on the floor. Oh, and the check was pretty. Yeah. Would you? Better.
Keep pushing the table. Yeah.
But yeah, so do you want to call it here or you want to keep going about something else? I think probably later I'm going to try to see if my sister, the special guest, if she wants to get on here.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've got to talk about some shows. We should have done it on Thursday, but I was like really tired and beat. And I had to go to work early the next day, so I just went to bed. But I'm going to see where she's at, actually. I'm going to see if she wants to come do the podcast. So we might be posting 2 videos today. This one and another one later on. Because we'll probably end up talking about legacies in another show. I'm not too sure yet. But we'll probably talk about another show right now. So
And more than likely, I probably won't be right here. Because those shows are not what I watch.
that's why I said a special guest. Not including you. All right. Well, we're going to end it right here.
Yeah, I'm going to end it right here.
I have to actually get up and turn the thing off because I don't have the remote. So have a good day. And yeah.
So, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to watch you go over there. And here you go. Goodbye.